Operators and expressions. First we see the definition of an operator. An operator is a symbol that directs the computer to perform certain mathematical or logical manipulations and is usually used to manipulate data and variables. One example for an operator is A plus B, where plus is called an operator, A and B are called operands. There are many different types of operators in C. First is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators, conditional operators, bitwise operators and special operators. These are the 8 different types of operators in C. First we see arithmetic operators. There are 5 arithmetic operators: plus, minus, star, slash and modulo. If we take 2 variables A and B, an example for plus is A plus B, which we call it as addition. Minus operator, example is A minus B, which we call it as subtraction. Star, A star B, which we call it as multiplication. Slash is used for division, and modulo is A modulo B, where we give the remainder of the modulus. If it is A modulo B, what is the remainder? That becomes the answer for modulo. Next comes relational operators. Relational operators are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, double equal to and not equal to. Example is A less than B, A less than or equal to B, A greater than B, A greater than or equal to B, A double equal to B and A not equal to B. In relational operators, if the condition is true, it returns the value 1, and if the condition is false, it returns the value 0. That is, if we take an example where A is assigned the value 10 and B is assigned the value 15. One relational operator which we take is greater than operator. We check whether A is greater than B. The value of A is 10 and the value of B is 15. 10 greater than 15, the condition is false. If the condition is false, it will return the result as 0. Now take the other example where the value of A is 10 and the value of B is 10. The relational operator which we take is A greater than or equal to 10. That is 10 greater than or equal to 10. Here the value of 10 is not greater than 10, but the value of 10 is equal to 10. So the condition is true, so it will return the result as 1. Next comes logical operators. There are 3 logical operators: logical and, logical or and logical not. Logical expression is also called as compound relational expression because the logical expression combines 2 or more relational expressions. The truth table for logical operators: if we take 2 variables A and B, first is the logical AND operator, A logical AND B. If the value of A is 0 and the value of B is 0, that is, if A is false and B is false, the logical operator A logical AND B returns the value 0. If A is false, B is true, A logical AND B returns the value 0, that is false. If A is true, B is false, then A logical AND B will be false. If A is true, B is true, logical AND operator A logical AND B returns the value true. That is, in case of logical AND operator, if any one of the value is 0 or if any one of the value is false, it will return the value false. If both the values are true, then it returns the value as true. In case of logical OR operator, if both the values are false, it returns the value false. If any one of the value is true, then it returns the value as true. In case of not operator, we are taking only one variable, that is a. If the value is 0, logical not returns 1. If the value is 1, logical not returns 0. An example for logical expression is value a is assigned 5, b is assigned 2 and c is assigned 2. First we use a relational operator, that is double equal to. A is equal to b, logical AND operation, b is equal to c. A is equal to b, that is 5 is equal to 2, which is 0, that is false, and b is equal to c. B is 2 and c is 2. 2 is equal to 2, which is true, so it will evaluate to 1. Now 0 logical AND 1 will be equal to 0, that is false. Next comes assignment operators. There is one assignment operator equal to, the syntax is variable operator equal to expression, where this is a variable, this is a shorthand assignment operator, and this is the expression. One example is, we have the expression x is equal to x plus 3. Instead of writing x is equal to x plus 3, we can write it as x plus equal to 3. If the variable which is on the left hand side of equal to and the right hand side of equal to are the same, instead of repeating the variable name, we can just write it as x plus equal to 3 by using a shorthand assignment operator. The shorthand assignment operators are like a equal to a plus 1. On the left hand side and the right hand side of equal to, we have the same variable name, so we can write it as a plus equal to 1, where plus equal to we call it as shorthand assignment operator. A equal to a minus 1 can be written as a minus 1, a minus equal to 1. A equal to a star m plus 1 can be written as a star equal to m plus n. A equal to a slash m plus n can be written as a slash equal to m plus n. A equal to a modulo b can be written as a modulus equal to b, where we call plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, modulo equal to as. Now we will see about operators. There are 8 types of operators. The first type of operator is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo. Now I take the value of a as 3 and b as 6. If I use first arithmetic operator addition, then I write it as a plus b, where plus is called operator and a and b are called operands. The value of a is 3 and value of b is 6. This will be evaluated to 6 plus 3, that is 9. Next, arithmetic operator is subtraction. A minus b, that is 3 minus 6, will be evaluated to minus 3. Next, a star b, that is 3 star 6, evaluated to 18. The fourth arithmetic operator is division. 3 divided by 6. 3 divided by 6 will get some floating point value. If the variables which you are declared is of type integer, then the value will be evaluated to 0. If the data type of a plus a and b are floating values, then this will be evaluated to 6, 3.0, faster one, 6 5s are 30, so you get the value as 0.5. Then the fourth arithmetic operator is modulo. 3 modulo 6. In this case, it will always give the value as the remainder, not the quotient. The remainder of this will be equal to 0. These are arithmetic operators and the example for arithmetic operators. The next type of operator is relational operators. Relational operators are greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to and not equal to. Now the value of A is equal to 8 and B is equal to 4. First relational operator is greater than, A is greater than B, that is 8 greater than 4. In case of relational operators, if the condition is true, it will return the value as 1, and if the condition is false, it return the value as 0. Now 8 greater than 4, the condition is true, so it return the value as 1. Now we take A is equal to 12 and B is equal to 12. Now I use a relational operator A greater than or equal to B, which is equal to 12 greater than or equal to 12. 12 is not greater than 12, but 12 is equal to 12, so it will evaluate to 1, which indicates that the expression is true. This is in case of relational operators. Next comes logical operators. Logical operators are logical and, logical or, logical not. In case of logical operators, the expression will be written with the combination of relational operators and arithmetic operators. One example for logical operator is A is equal to 5, B is equal to 15, C is equal to 20. The expression is A greater than B and B not equal to C. Now the value of A is 5, value of B is 15 and value of B is 15 and value of C is 20. Now in this case, first we'll evaluate this expression 5 less than 15. Is the condition true or false? The condition is true, so this evaluates to 1, and we are using logical AND operation. 15 not equal to 20 is also true, so we get the value as 1. So 1, logical AND operation 1 will evaluate to 1 according to the truth table of logical AND operation. So the logical AND operations will be used in combination with the relational operators.